Hare Krishna, welcome all. We are in the revision of our topic Material World and Spiritual Science, Lesson 5. So let's start today's class with prayer. Before that, this is a picture of our topic for today, Lesson 5. This is all about Krishna Loka. This is our original home back where we have to go back to Godhead. Okay, so that's why it's called as we have to go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, let's start our prayers. Please recite the prayers along with me. Om Ajnana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupradaya Krishnaprasthaya Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Paschatadeshacharinne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gauravarindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare. Okay, let's move on to the shloka. The first shloka. Ham Sarvasya Prabhavo. This is from the 10th chapter, 8th verse. Who wants to try reciting the verse?
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Ashutosh Manatra.
Yes, Ashutosh, please go ahead and recite.
Aham sarvasya prabhaho mata sarvam pravartate iti matvam bhajante mam buddha bhava samavit.
Okay, thank you very much, Ashutosh. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes?
It's me, Krishna. I want to try.
Yes, Shri Krishna, please go ahead and try.
Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Nandini.
Hare Krishna Nandini, yes, please go ahead and try reciting the verse.
Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante ma buddha bhava samanvita.
Thank you very much, Nandini. Very nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Aurav.
Yes, Aurav, please go ahead and listen.
Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate matva bhajante ma
Thank you, Aurav. Very nice recitation. Anybody else who would like to try reciting the verse? Chinmay, do you want to try this verse?
Okay, Mataji. Aham sarva prabhavo mat sarvam pravatyate iti mavva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha.
Thank you, Chinmay. Very nice recitation. Does anybody want to read the translation? Who wants to read?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Ashutosh. Can I read it?
Yes, please go ahead.
I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ashutosh.
Hello, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes?
It's me, Krishna. I want to try.
Yes, Shri Krishna, go ahead.
I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who is perfectly known is engaged in my devotional service and worships me with all their hearts.
Okay, very nice. So, from all the classes, all these classes, previous classes that you heard about this shloka, what do you understand from this shloka?
That Krishna is the source of all spiritual and material worlds.
Yeah, so he is the original creator. Remember, we studied about Sarga and Visarga, right? Sarga is the original creation and Visarga is the secondary creation. So he created everything, spiritual and material worlds. So this is a shloka which is a proof to the Supreme Person. And everything emanates from him. So everything that we see comes from Krishna. Okay? So let's move on to the next shloka, which is which is 8.16. Who wants to recite this verse? So you might get questions from the verse itself, or you might get questions from the translations. So, yes, who wants to recite?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Ashutosh Kumar.
Yes, Ashutosh, please go ahead.
Abrahma bhavano loka punar avartino arjuna mam etu konteya punar janmate.
Okay. Thank you,
Hare Krishna
Ashutosh.
Mataji.
Yes?
This is Shilasha. Can I say the verse?
Yes, Shilasha.
Abrahma bhavano loka punar avartino mamupetya konteya punar janmate.
Thank you, Shilasha. Very nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes? Yes, Nandini, please go ahead.
Abrahma bhuvana loka punar avarti no arjuna mamu vidyate konteya punar janmana vidyate.
Thank you very much, Nandini. Nice recitation.
From the high anyway,
Who is this? Can you please announce your name? Okay, is there anybody else who would like to recite this verse? Okay. Let's give a chance for somebody else to read the translation. Who wants to read the translation?
Jagdish.
Okay, Jagdish, go ahead, please.
From the highest planets in the material world down to the lowest are the place of mystery, wherein repeated birth and death take place, but one who attends to my above, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again.
Thank you, Jagdish, for reading the translation well. Okay. So, Aura, do you want to read? Yes, please go ahead.
From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all
We can't hear you, Aura. You're breaking.
from the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. The one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again.
Thank you, Aura. So, Aura, what do you understand from this shloka? Okay, any planet in the material world that you take, it has something in common that is there in this verse. What is that?
Birth and death take place.
Yes, that's right. But when you go to Goloka Vrindavana, what happens? When we attain to Krishna's abode, Goloka Vrindavana, what does Krishna say in the last line?
He never takes birth again.
Birth again, yes. So that is an important message that is conveyed in this shloka. Okay? So let's move on to our revision of lesson 5. Very interesting. Is there anyone else who wanted to try reading the shloka or the any of these two shlokas who wanted to try? Okay. So let's move on to our revision of lesson 5. So we talked about 2 Vrindavanas in our lesson 5. Okay, I hope you remember both the Vrindavanas. So there is one Vrindavan in the spiritual world and there is one Vrindavan in the material world. Okay, what is the Vrindavan in spiritual world called?
Golok Vrindavan.
Golok Vrindavan. Thank you very much, Aurav. And what is the Vrindavan in the material world called?
Gokula.
Gokula. Very nice. Yes. So that's just a little bit of change in letters. Goloka and Gokula. Okay, that's how you remember. So can you give 2 other names for Goloka Vrindavana? Can you think of something that you learned from lesson 5? 2 other names. Goloka Vrindavana is otherwise called as?
Vaikuntha?
No. Goloka Vrindavana is part of the spiritual sky, but it's the topmost planet in the spiritual world, so it's not Vaikuntha. What is the other name for Goloka Vrindavana? There are 2 other names that you can gather from this. Whose planet is this basically?
Krishna Loka.
Krishna Loka.
Krishna Loka. Yes, that's one name. What's the other one? Okay, so if you see the Goloka Vrindavana made up of touchstones, right? So what is it called in Sanskrit? Touchstone. It's called Chintamani Dhama. Okay, Chintamani is touchstone, Dhama is place. A place made of touchstones. Okay, so that is going to be our next question as well. Krishna Loka is full of palaces made of what? It has palaces made of, I just gave you a clue from the previous question.
Gold.
Touchstones.
Touchstones. Okay. So what is a touchstone, by the way? Does anybody remember what is a touchstone? If you touch anything with yes, it will turn into gold. Okay. So rich it can make you. Okay. And then the second part of the question, it also has desire trees that supply any type of eatable on demand called, what is the desire tree called? Some vriksha. Vriksha is tree. What vriksha is that? Kalpa vriksha. Yeah, that's right. Kalpa vriksha. And the third part of the question, dash that supply limitless amount of milk. Surabhi cow. So 3 things. Okay, it's made of palaces of touchstone, and then it has desired trees called Kalpa Vriksha that supply any type of eatable on demand, and the third is Surabhi cows that supply limitless amounts of milk. Okay, 3 things it has. It's full of all of this. Okay, all the planets in the Vaikuntha are called dash. So our spiritual sky is called as Vaikuntha. And inside the Vaikuntha, there are innumerous planets called as dash. And the topmost planet is called dash. What are the innumerable planets in Vaikuntha called as? It's called as Vaikuntha. Okay? It's there in your lesson 5. Go back and refer to it. It's called as Vaikuntha. And the topmost planet among all these planets is called as, you know it. That's what we're learning about in the lesson 5. What is the topmost planet in the spiritual sky called?
Krishna Loka.
Krishna Loka or Goloka Vrindavana. Okay, in Goloka Vrindavana, the Lord resides in two-handed form or four-handed form?
Two-handed form.
Two-handed form, and he is called as dash in the Goloka Vrindavana. Krishna or one more name. Can you see the picture on the side? That is what he is called as.
Krishna.
Govinda. Okay, Krishna or Govinda. Okay, can you describe how the Lord looks in his spiritual abode? Like, for example, describe his eyes, his color, his beauty, garments and ornaments. How does his eyes look like? What is it compared with? His eyes are compared to?
Lotus eyes.
Lotus petals, yes. And his color is compared to the color of? Clouds. That's right. And what is his beauty compared to? More than 1,000 cupids. His beauty is more than that. Okay, and what color dress he wears?
Yellow dhoti.
Saffron. In the spiritual world, he wears saffron. Okay, and then what else he wears on his body?
More pink.
What was that?
More pink.
Morti?
Peacock feather.
Yeah, that's right. Peacock feather. And one more thing. What does he wear on the neck?
Jewels.
Garlands.
Garland.
Yeah. Okay. So here are some of the names of the plenary expansions of the Lord. I've given the first letter, and you need to fill in the rest of the word. The first word starts with a P. Can you remember of any word starting with a P? Krishna's name. Okay, if you remember the Tilaka mantra, a lot of names are covered in that. Okay, the first one, I'll give you a clue. The first one is Purushottama. Okay, Purushottama is one of the names. Okay, the second letter starts with T. Can you guess that? It comes in our Tilaka mantra.
Trivikrama.
Trivikrama, very nice. Okay. Okay, then next one starts with V.
Vamana.
Vamana. Okay, good job.
Damodar.
Damodara. Very nice. Okay. Okay, next.
Narayan. Narayan.
Yeah, that's right. Very nice. Everybody's answering. Okay, next one starts with V again.
Vishnu.
Vishnu.
Vishnu is one.
Purushottam.
Purushottam. Talking about V. There's one more in V.
Jagannath. Jagannath.
V. I'm talking about V.
Vamana.
Vaman has already done. Vishnu, and then what else? He's the son of Vasudeva. What is he called there?
Krishna.
Vasudeva. Okay.
Vasudeva.
Yeah, Vasudeva. Okay, then one more starting with P.
Prahlad.
Prahlad is a devotee of Krishna.
No.
I'm talking about previous extension. Starting from P, it's there in the mantra.
Padmanabha.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then one more name starting with J. Jagannath. Yes.
Jagannath.
One more.
Jagannath.
This is a little tough because it doesn't come in the mantra, but Janardana and Purushotama are also some of the names. Okay? In the spiritual world, all planets are dead. That is, there is no need of sunshine, moonshine, fire, or electricity. So, what are all planets? All planets are?
Yeah.
In the spiritual world, all planets one. The dash can be explained that there is no need of sun, moonshine, fire, or electricity. What does that mean? That means that the sun is luminous, right? Yeah. Okay. In the material world, there is only one element that is self-luminous, and it is called what is the element in the material world?
In the material world, there's one element which is luminous called God.
Which is the right? You learn the most important plant in the material world because that supplies life to everything. So remember that, okay? The shiny object of all planets is gas, which comes from Loka. What is it called? The shining effect. Where does all the planets get light from? Ultimately, everything comes from Krishna, right? So, what is the light coming from Krishna called as? Brahma Jyoti. Okay? The shining effects of all the Vaikuntha planets is Brahma Jyoti, which comes from Krishna Loka. But again, from whom? Coming from Krishna. Okay? Moving on. Okay, this is a true or false questions. Okay? So I forgot to mention here that state true or false. Okay, so the first one, Brahman understanding of the Lord is complete understanding of the Lord, and Bhagavan understanding is partial understanding. Is this true or false? Is everybody listening to me? Can you say true or false for the first one? Brahman understanding is complete understanding and Bhagavan is partial understanding. Is this true?
False.
false, right? It's exactly the opposite. Brahman is partial understanding and Bhagavan is understanding. Okay? It's compared Prasad and grace. Remember? Compared next one. Okay. May I please request all of you who are not talking to please mute your phones because it's really creating a lot of noise. Okay, second one. In the spiritual world, there is only one supreme Godhead, Krishna, who expands himself into millions and millions of plenary expansions. Is this true?
In the spiritual world, there's only one supreme Godhead, Krishna, who expands himself into millions and millions of planetary expansions. Yes, true.
True. Very nice. Okay. The plenary expansions are also two-handed like Govinda. Is this true? Is this true? Like Govinda. Is this true?
Yes.
Think well. The expansions of Krishna. Only in Goloka Vrindavana he is in the two-handed form. In all other Vaikuntha planets he is in the four-handed form. Okay? So this is false. Okay. The next one. Krishna compared to the main tree and these expansions are compared to the leaves of the tree. Is this true or false?
I don't even know what fine.
This is true, right? Krishna is compared to the main tree and expansions are compared to the leaves. Okay? Then the next one. Krishna is omnipresent. That means he independently resides in both material and spiritual universes. Is this true?
True.
True. Very nice. Okay. The next one. He is always enjoying his eternal pastimes with his beloved devotees in Vaikuntha.
True.
Is he enjoying eternal pastimes in Vaikuntha? Okay, he's enjoying his pastimes in Goloka Vrindavana, not in Vaikuntha. Okay, so this one is false. The stories that the Lord exhibited when he appeared on this earth are like windows which allow us to see the Lord's abode. Is this true? It is true. Right? The stories that he exhibited when he came on earth are like windows for us to see how the Lord's abode is. Okay, so this is true statement. In Goloka Vrindavana, even cows, deer, birds, and trees are enchanted by the sweet vibration of Krishna's flute. Is this true or false? Right? So this is a true statement. Okay. You answered most of the questions. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next, which is fill in the blanks again. In his transcendental abode, Krishna reveals himself who love him more and more. Who does Krishna reveal himself to? Does he reveal himself to anyone and everyone? only 50 of the special people. Who are those? Krishna reveals himself not just to his devotees, but to his pure devotees. Okay? He reveals himself to his pure devotees who love him more and more. Okay. The second one, Krishna's supreme abode and dash are not different. What is the same as Krishna's supreme abode? Krishna, his name, his form, his pastimes are all not different from himself, right? So Krishna's supreme abode and Krishna himself are not different. Okay, that's how special his supreme abode is. Okay, Vrindavan of the goal of Vrindavan in his spiritual house. What is it? The Vrindavan on the earth planet is the gas of goal of Vrindavana. Replica. Okay, that is the word, but it is also, it can be said as replica. Okay, Vrindavana on the earth planet is a replica of the Goloka Vrindavana located in the spiritual sky. Okay, the next one, the Vrindavana on the planet Earth is in the district of Dash in India. What district is it in? What is it called? Have you all been to Vrindavana in India? Who has been? Jagdish. Okay. So do you remember which district it is in? It starts with an M.
I forgot. It's been a long time.
Okay, no problem. Try to think. Everybody starts with an M.
Mayapur?
Mayapur is not near Vrindavan. Mayapur is on the east side of India. It's in the district of
Mathura.
Mathura. Very nice. Okay. And then Vrindavan is about dash miles southeast of Delhi. This is also there in your lesson. This is to help you locate Vrindavana on the map of India. How many miles is it southeast of Delhi? Vrindavana is about dash miles southeast of Delhi. Okay, 9 miles. Okay? You guys have to go through the workbook more to get more familiar with all of these. And then there is this shloka which is given in the lesson 5, which is a translation of Antakale Chamameva Smaran Muktva Kalevaram. That is there in the workbook as well. So that shloka is the translation of that shloka is this line. You just have to fill in the blanks. Whoever at the time of dash quits his body, remembering dash.
Yes.
Whoever at the time of death. Very nice. Quits his body, remembering dash alone. Remembering me. Me. Yes. And who's that me, by the way? Krishna. Okay. At once attains my dash.
Abode.
Yes. In the translation, it also says nature. Okay. At once attains my nature, which is the same as abode. Of this, there is no Is there any doubt about it? Any doubt that maybe it might happen, it might not happen? Are there any doubts? Krishna says.
There's no doubt.
There's no doubt, right? Yeah. So that's what comes in the blank. Okay. The next one is an interesting exercise. I have made 2 columns here and made a comparison of the material and spiritual worlds. These are some of the points that I started with. You can add more and send it as an exercise. Okay. So the material world and spiritual world, I have made 2 columns. The first point of comparison is, what is the ratio? Okay. What is the ratio of the material world and how much is the spiritual world? How much is the material world?
1/4 of the entire
creation.
Yes, 1/4, and the spiritual world is
3/4.
3/4. So spiritual world is much, much bigger than the material world. Okay. In the material world, there is only one self-luminous planet called as Sun. But in the Vaikuntha, in the spiritual world, all the Vaikuntha planets are self-luminous. Okay? Then the third point is, in the material world, there is only one sun and one moon. Oh, I didn't give a comparison point here. But in the spiritual world, there are innumerable suns and moons. Okay, the next point is, all planets in the material world have birth and death. Remember, we went through this even in our shloka of Brahma Bhuvana Loka. Okay? Whereas in the spiritual world, all planets are transcendental to birth, death, old age, and disease. Okay, the last point that I noted here is, all planets in the material world are limited by time. Whereas in the spiritual world, there is no boundary of time. Right?
Right.
Any other points that you can gather? There are still some more points. Can you just say one more point before we conclude? Think. Okay, I'll give you one clue. Think about the number of planets.
In the material world, there's only about like 11 planets.
How many? According to our Vedic understanding, how many planets are there?
14. No.
Yes, 14. You're right. Whereas in the spiritual world, what is the comparison point?
There's an endless amount.
Yeah. Innumerable planets, innumerable Vaikuntha planets. Okay, so we'll add that as well. And then think of any other point that you can add, and also make a note and send it across. Okay, this will be a good exercise for us to understand about the topic, material world and spiritual side. Okay. Any questions? Anybody has right now?
No, Mataji.
Okay, so please go through your workbook well with all the lessons. Hare Krishna. I can hear some singing. Okay. Okay, thank you all very much for answering so well and participating. Please prepare well for your exams, which will be in some time. If we don't have any questions, we can conclude here with our Vaishnava prayers. Vancha kalpa
Kalpatarubhyascha
kripa
sindhubhyascha
Titana Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Damodaras. Hare Krishna everyone. I'm sorry I got a little late. Let's start our class by chanting the pranam mantra. Let's do it all together. Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate
Namaste
Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Vishesha Sundari Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna. So I think we all can get a chance to sing, but we will start from the youngest member of the group. Let's have the 2 years and 3 years old sing first. Okay. Yes, please start. Okay, yeah. Let's have Raghav first on the call.
Yes, Mataji.
Very sweet, Raghav. Thank you very much for singing. Who wants to sing next? Sure, Prahlad, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very nice, Prahlad. Very nice, beautiful. Who wants to sing next? Shreya Srihari? Shreya Srihari wants to sing? No? Okay, Lipika. Sri Leela, you want to sing?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead, Sri Leela.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Thank you very much, Sri Leela. Very beautiful singing. Lipika, you want? Yes, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Very nice singing, Lipika. Thank you very much.
Garima.
Okay, Garima, thank you very much. Next, who wants to sing? Anybody else?
Garima.
Okay, Garima, go ahead.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Okay, next, who wants to sing?
Me, Pranav.
Pranav, go ahead. Thank you, Pranav. Next. You want to sing? Hare Krishna, come on. You can sing. Come. We can you can. Come here. Haribol? Yes, please go ahead. Keep singing.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you very much. Beautiful singing. Next, who wants to sing? Okay, should we go ahead with our next part of today's class? All right. Okay, so till last week we spoke about soul, and now I have a question before we move forward. What is the soul doing here, and why the soul wants to learn about devotional service? Who wants to tell me? Why the soul wants to learn about devotional service? We as a soul, right? We were soul last week. We just found that we were soul. Why we want to learn about devotional service? Anybody? Yes. Anybody wants to answer?
So you go back to Godhead.
Okay. Yeah. Before we go back to Godhead, we all want to be happy. Don't you want to be happy? Yes? Yes. We want to be happy in whatever we do. But do you remember the toys you bought last year? Are you still playing with those toys?
No.
Do you remember the toys you bought last year? Are you still playing with those toys? No? Yes? No? No, right? Because the happiness which we get from anything is for a very, very short time. Correct? And we want a permanent happiness. The happiness which stays with us for all the time. And how can we get that happiness? We can get that happiness by pleasing the source of all happiness. And who is the source of all happiness? Who is the source of all happiness? Come on. Yes. Krishna is the source of all happiness. And he can be pleased by doing what? He can be pleased by doing what?
Service.
Yes, he can be pleased by doing devotional service. And if he is pleased, then we are automatically pleased, because you know that shloka, Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam. Do you know anybody? Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam Tatparatvena Nirmalam Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. Yes? Anybody knows? Garima, Prahlad, Asra. Okay, no worries. You can learn this as a part of your homework. So Rishikesha here means the master of all senses. And the master of all senses is Krishna. And he can be pleased by
doing devotional service. Now you have so far learned about that in the sloka, that devotional service is Shravanam. What else? Kirtanam. What else? Vishnu Smaranam.
Maranam.
Yes. Good job. Yes. Padasevanam. Archanam. Vandanam. Dasyam. Sakhyam. Atmavedanam. Right?
Atmanivedanam.
Very good. Who is this?
Pranam.
Good job, Pranav. So these are the devotional service we can do to please Krishna. And do you know what is the best devotional service we can do in the Kali Yuga? What is the best thing we can do in Kali Yuga? Yeah, we can do Kirtanam. Yes, Shravanam and Kirtanam. So Shravanam is the first devotional service, right? And it means hearing, right? And who is the example of Shravanam? Shravanam, the great king Parikshit Maharaj is? Yes, Maharaj Parikshit. Maharaj Parikshit is very well known for doing the devotional service of listening. Do you listen to your parents? Do you listen to your parents? No? Yes? You should listen to them most of the time, right? Yes? Yes, it's nice. Yes. So, Shravanam means listening, and listening very carefully to cleanse our heart. So, Maharaj Parikshit was a very great Vaishnava, and he was son of Abhimanyu. Who is Abhimanyu? Abhimanyu is the son of Arjuna. So, who is Arjuna to Parikshit? Yes, good job. Arjuna's grandson was Parikshit. Arjuna's grandson was Parikshit. So during the battle of Kurukshetra, Parikshit was still in the womb of his mother Uttara, in the tummy of the mother Uttara, right? Yes. Then what happened? Ashwatthama, the son of Dronacharya, wanted to... Okay, hold on for a second. No. So, Ashwatthama, the son of Dronacharya, wanted to kill the child. But, since he was so pure and Krishna wanted to save him, so Krishna appeared in the womb of Uttara to save Maharaj Parikshit. And since he saw Krishna in the womb, when he was born, he was examining everybody's face to see the person whom he has seen in the womb, right? So he was what doing? He was checking everybody's face. That's why he was called Parikshit. Parikshit means one who examines. So this child was saved by Krishna from Brahmastra of Ashwatthama. Okay. Now, after Pandava left this material world, Parikshit became the ruler of the entire planet. Okay. So, during his reign time, there was no problem, no social problem, no crime, nothing, right? He punished all the evil and protected the citizens. He was very saintly. Now, how he became Shravana, the best example of Shravanam, that we will know in the later part of the story. Let's move on to our question answer part today. Whose son was Parikshit Maharaj?
Bhiman. Abhimanyu.
And who was Abhimanyu? Arjuna's son. So who was Arjun to Parikshit?
Grandfather.
Wow, very good. Good going, class. So who tried to kill Parikshit when he was in his mother's womb? Who did that? Ashwatthama. What did he do?
He said you killed Parikshit.
By throwing what?
Brahmastra.
Yes. Who is this? Answering all the questions. Okay, nice, Pranav. Who appeared in Uttara's womb to save Parikshit? Krishna. Okay, my last question. Why he was named Parikshit? Yes, very good. Who is this? Okay, Pranav. Nice. Class, I hope you all were answering, though you were muted. And you had a nice story time. Let's move on to our shloka time and welcome Anjana Gopika Mataji to teach us shloka.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna everyone. Hare Krishna. Thank you Mataji for teaching so nicely.
We need to do this sloka.
Now we can repeat one time sloka. Can you repeat?
Yes.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu.
Smaranam Padasevanam.
Smaranam Padasevanam.
Archanam Bandhanam Dasyam.
Archanam Vandanam Dasyam.
Sakyam Atmanivedanam.
Sakyam Asmanivedanam.
Thank you. Who want to try? Anybody want to recite the sloka? Hare Krishna, anybody want to recite the sloka?
Garima.
Okay, Garima.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Shravanam Padasevanam Archam Ved Dasyam Sakyam Archam Taved Nevedam.
Thank you, Garima.
Amagori Mataji.
Okay, Samagori.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Smaranam Padasevanam. Archanam Vandanam Dasyam. Sakyam Atma Nivedana.
Thank you, Samagori. Okay, kids, so you can practice. Who is this? Chitralekha. Okay, Chitralekha.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Shravanam Padasevanam. Archam Vidam Dasyam Sakyam Adyam Nevadam. Thanks, Mataji.
Thank you. Okay, Raghav. Mataji, Raghav want to do? Okay.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Smaranam Padasevanam. Archanam Bandham Dasyam. Sakyam Atmanivedanam. Thank you so much.
Who want to do? Okay, thank you everyone for joining. Mataji, you can take over the call, Mataji.
Sure. Thank you very much, Anjana Gopika Mataji. Now let's move on to our rhyme part and welcome Saroja Nandini Mataji by chanting Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Okay. Yeah, I would like to sing this rhyme once because many of you are not still sure about how this song goes in with respect to the lines in between because they are of different sizes. So please listen carefully and repeat once. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple.
To go to temple. We like to go to temple.
To have association of devotees.
To have association to all the
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple.
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple. We like
To learn about Guru and Krishna.
to learn about Krishna.
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple.
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple.
To chant the holy names and dance in front of Krishna.
To chant the holy names and dance around Krishna.
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple.
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple.
To have yummy prasadam of Krishna.
To have yummy prasadam for Krishna.
Okay, I would first like to give a chance to someone who did not get a chance to sing in the Chitralekha, yes, please go ahead.
We like to go to temples. We like to go to temples to have a good association of devotees. We like to go to temples. We like to go to temples to learn about Guru and Krishna. We like to go to temples. We like to go to temples to chant the holy names and dance in front of Krishna. We like to go to temples. We like to go to temples to have yummy prasadam of Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Chitralekha. Very nice.
Mataji. Shama Gauri Mataji. Garima.
Yes, Shama Gauri and Garima.
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to have association of devotees. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to learn about Guru and Krishna. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to chant holy names and dance in front of Krishna. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to have yummy prasadam of Krishna.
Thank you, Shama Gauri. Beautiful singing. Okay, Garima, please go ahead to sing now.
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to have association of devotees. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to learn about Guru and Krishna. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to chant holy names and dance in front of Krishna. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to have yummy prasad of Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Garima. Very nice singing. Anybody else who wants to sing the rhyme? Okay. Who wants to sing? Srihari, please go ahead and sing.
Temple. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple. To have association on devotees. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple. We learn about Guru and Krishna. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple. We chant the holy names of the Shri Krishna. The temple. We like to go to temple. We kiss all the morning Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Srihari. Very nice singing. Okay. Anybody else who would like to sing?
We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to have a celebration on devotees. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to have yes. To have Guru and Guru and Krishna. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple to have yes. I know. To chant the holy name and dance friends of Krishna. We like to go to temple. We like to go to temple. To have a yummy prasadam of Krishna. This was Freya.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Shreya.
Mataji.
Thank you very much. Okay. So we are almost coming to the end of our time. So let's stop here. And whoever did not sing the rhyme or whoever would like to sing the rhyme, please send the recording. Thank you all very much for singing so well and repeating and also singing separately. Let's meet next week. Mataji, please take over the call.
Thank you, Mataji. Let's play. Okay, wow. Let's. Okay. Pavanebhyo. Thank you. Thank you very much.